Hello and welcome to another episode of Battle Ready. And today we have Drake's reaction to the Nova Open reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did the Rats when the Rats came out a couple weeks ago, and now it is the Stormcast time. So even though they lost Hellcrown, they still get to have new models.
Mm.
So it was a pretty big. It was a significant release.
Was it?
Let me put it that way. That in terms of number of kits, it's a significant number of kits.
Just like the Rats.
But we're going to go over it. So first, just so you know, they are releasing the Lord Imperator and the Knight Azeros from Dominion again separately, so you can get them separately now.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Wait, is that the only thing they? Could you not get those two guys separate?
They made a big deal about it, which makes me think that you could not get them separately, or it was very difficult to find them. So maybe now it's much easier. I mean, we bought Dominion, so we had them.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been looking for more Lord Imperators or Knight Azeroses. So Knight Arcanums. I'm sorry, not Arcanums.
Even though they're the only wizard in the game now for Stormcast.
For Stormcast, yeah. No, maybe there's one more. Oh yeah, the dragons. The big dragons. Krondus. So, but he's the only normal wizard. He's the only non-dragon wizard, I guess. But anyway, so that's cool. If you were looking for those models, they're coming out. The Knight Arcanum, pretty cool under the index rules. Pretty cool. The Lord Imperator. I have not been, Stormcast is a wide roster, so there's a lot of competition. But I have not found him compelling to add into a list yet. But, also when stuff comes out, guess what's coming out?
Look.
A Battle Tome. So they're all going to get new stuff, new rules. And, we'll see. We'll see if he's good then. Maybe he'll be awesome. All right, so let's talk about new things. And we're going to start with sort of the least impressive, what I think is the least impressive, and move it on up. And maybe Drake will disagree. Maybe he'll be like, why'd you do this one last? It's the lamest.
Yeah.
But we're going to go up. So first, they are starting with, boom, new Lord Celestant.
She's a lady with a big stick.
Well, you got lady, you've got man, and you've got helmeted option.
I like the helmeted option.
It looks like in the left hand, you can have either a sword or a hammer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or a fist.
That guy just punching out a fist? I don't know.
Like that.
But okay. The sort of foot commander is never super exciting for me. I just feel like he's a slow boy that moves around slowly, and combat heroes are never that good. Now, maybe his rules will be really good and we'll want him. There was already a Lord Celestant in first edition. So this is we're putting him in Thunderstrike armor. But what do you think? I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's
cool.
He's not that bad.
All right. Next
like a little
is the Lord Relictor.
Oh, he's cool.
You like him?
I like him.
So once again, this is replacing a first edition model. We have a Lord Relictor from first edition. So this is him. I guess technically it's Thunderstrike, but it's different. Like his breastplate has ribs on it. That's sort of cool. Yeah. That's sort of cool.
I like that now it's not. Now it's a little bit more anointed instead of just I've got a skeleton stick. Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, I like that they kept the skeleton stick.
Yeah,
I thought maybe they might get rid of it.
I like the bones in there.
It is pretty cool. Yeah. And he comes with a cowled head.
Oh, I like the cowled head so much.
That's pretty cool.
I could see that for like a Grim Reaper kit bash.
So this is a pretty cool model. Again, we already have a Lord Relictor, so I don't know that this model isn't cool enough to make me want to buy another one, especially since I can't imagine bringing more than one. So we probably won't get this one, but I do like this model. All right, next up.
The idea in my head.
Lord Terminos.
Again?
So there's a Lord Terminos in Skaven Tide. There's a new one. I was a little bit shocked that they would make a new Lord Terminos because the other one is fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It just came out. This guy has a slightly different pose, and you can give him a sword or an axe for his blade. But other than that, it's the same model.
No, you get a different Memorian too. He's an hourglass.
You get a different Memorian.
So different, isn't it cool yet, guys?
But I mean, again, I can't imagine. I guess if you wanted to run a bunch of Lord Terminoses, then you would want different. You want the models to look different, right? So I get that. But are you going to run a bunch of Lord Terminoses? I cannot imagine that.
What if you do Oops or Reclusian?
Yeah, even then, I don't know that the Lord Terminus is that you would need more than one of him. I don't know. Maybe. Again, I wasn't super impressed. I thought, meh. But if you didn't get Skaven Tide, you can get one, and the new one looks good.
Yeah,
it's fine. New Reclusians.
They look the same.
No, they're
options.
Different heads, different what do you call it? Poses.
Really?
Like the leader of the Skaven Tide one has 2 axes and his shield's on his back. Right? None of them are like that.
They all left their second axe at home.
Exactly. So different poses. Again, the Reclusians came in Skaven Tide. Yeah. If you're looking for Reclusians now, you've got what I assume is a multi.
He's getting ready. Yeah. He's getting ready to be a Lord Relictor.
I assume it's a multi-part kit. Good for kit bashing. They're good. I like them. And this one is one where if we decide to go a little bit deeper into Reclusians, which we might, I could see getting another unit of these guys because the poses will be different. We could change our 3-man to a 6-man or run 2 3-mans. This is one where we'll have to see what the rules are like. We'll have to see what our lists are. But I could see getting more of these guys because these guys do look good. The Stormstrike Paladors.
What? Bird Cavalries.
Bird Cavalry. So there are Paladors already.
Yeah.
From the Vanguard Chamber. I wonder if these guys are probably Vanguard as well. Now, interestingly, in the video, they said these guys are really good at striking in the late game, like charging in to weaken stuff and just obliterating it. I wonder if that's going to be, if that's just a lore thing, or if that's going to be in the rules somewhere where they have like +1 damage in the 3rd battle round forward or something. Right? I mean, they could do something like that.
+1 wound to wound if it's already if it's not at full strength.
Yeah, they could do something like that too, right? So there are definitely ways where that would be really cool. They didn't get into it. They didn't get into any of the specifics. I think they're okay. I don't know. When it comes to Stormcast, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of cavalry. I want to see the dudes marching across with maybe some monsters. Like the dragons or something, right? That's cool. The dragon cavalry is pretty cool, but sort of like the normal horse-sized cavalry. Same reason we don't have the Stormstrike chariot. It's a fine model, but I just feel like I want my Stormcast that each one of them on their own is an army of a man, and so to put them on little birdies to run around is like.
Yeah, it's because they have short, stubby little Stormcast legs.
Yeah, I guess.
That makes them move 1 inch faster than dwarves.
Yeah, I don't know. So again, what do you think of the models, though?
I just like that they're on birds.
You like that they're on birds?
Yeah. I
think they're pretty cool. I don't know that we'll get them. I think they're pretty cool. Now, there were only 2 truly new things.
Really? Lightning Geist?
Well, the first is apparently new Stormcast faction terrain.
Huh? It's a realm shaper.
Is the Stormreach portal. They didn't go over the rules. We don't know exactly what it does or what it is, but they said that it makes, in the video anyway, they said that it makes it easier for the Stormcast to transport around the battlefield. Ooh, so it's got some kind of teleportation
that probably means there's
ability.
2 of them.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Maybe there are 2. But anyway, it's going to have some kind of movement shenanigans that are going to come from this portal. I don't know that I'm in love with faction terrain in general.
We like.
You like faction terrain?
Yep. So now my little guys can whack it.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I like that you can kill faction terrain, for sure. But overall, I really wish that you didn't have to buy faction terrain for your army. I feel like you should just have your battle traits. And then if you want to buy terrain, you buy terrain. But to have little faction terrains, and then every single army has the same stupid terrain piece. It's like, why does every Slaanesh army have that thing?
They like it.
Why does every Fire Slayers have that weird dwarf face furnace?
They like it.
It's like, I don't know. But so I'm not 100% behind it, but I do think this terrain looks pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah.
Iridan the Witness.
Oh, it's not Lightning Geist.
Oh, no, it's not Lightning Geist. But this guy,
that's cool.
Iridan the Witness, he's pretty cool. He's riding a Morgriff. So he is the first Stormcast that sent another Stormcast into oblivion.
What?
Because the Stormcast, they had been forged too many times and they were losing themselves and wanted to be, like a final death, and he gave it to them. And he found a death god called Morda.
And that is that?
No, that is a Morgriff.
Oh, so it's a bird.
It's a bird that has been, I don't know. Gifted, tainted by Morda. I don't know how exactly. But he is a priest and a general, and it's his job to sort of destroy the Stormcast who are going crazy.
Oh, so that's why there's no lightning geist.
Yeah. But also to keep their records and remember their memories and things like that. Chainmail. And he himself has a perfect memory. So he always remembers everything.
Nice.
Then last is...
Oh, there's one more thing?
The Lord Vigilant on Morgriff. So it's a Lord Vigilant. We already have one on... What is it? Griff? Not a Griff Charger. It's a Griff Stalker.
Stalker. Now you can have it on a bigger bird.
Now it can be on a bigger bird. So this is sort of the generic one. If you don't want to build the named guy.
But the named guy looks so much better.
The named guy does look pretty cool. And plus, Lord Vigilance, again, maybe they'll be different in the book, but their powers in the index are okay. They're okay. So taking that guy and putting him on a better mount, I don't know that makes a big difference because he doesn't have the bestest abilities.
Maybe he gets cooler abilities.
Yeah, in the book, right? Lord Vigilance, Lord Terminoses. Maybe they're going to be awesome. But we'll just have to see. All right, that's the Stormcast reveal. What do you think?
Sad no lightning geists.
Yeah, lightning geist would have been cool.
Although Iridan the Witness sort of executes that forever.
You like that?
Yeah. He's sort of like, no lightning geists is never bad.
Right. Which one do you like the most? Iridan?
Bird cloak.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I do like Iridan.
He's got his bird has a hat.
All right, what do you think overall on the reveals?
Skaven, double thumbs up. Stormcast only get 1.5.
I feel like I was a little let down from the Stormcast one. And maybe I just had my hopes up too high with Lightning Geist and stuff like that. But the Morgriff is cool, but guy on a bird, I don't know. Especially because we've already got guys on dragons, and then we got a guy on a bird.
But Dad, it's a mean bird.
It is a mean bird. Then we've got a bunch of guys that are sort of refreshes.
That's a little unfortunate.
And we got a bunch of guys that are different poses of the Skaventide guys.
A little unfortunate.
And then we've got a faction terrain, which I don't really care about.
It's cool.
So you put all that together, and it's like, oh, okay. On the one hand, I guess I'm glad they didn't come out with 100 new units because Stormcast they just can't be bloated, right? They can't bloat them out.
Are you gonna get the Witness?
We'll see what his rules are like.
Dad, he's on a bird. How can you say no to the bird?
Maybe he's part Zinch. Okay. But he's a priest, which means that the only wizards are still the Knight Arcanum
and Krondus.
Be interesting. All right, so I would give this like 6 out of 10 for me. The models themselves, I actually think are really cool.
It's unfortunate that they're all just refreshes.
A lot of refreshes, so there's just not a lot of hype behind it because I feel like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. The reveal did end with one final thing.
Lightning Geist.
No, not Lightning Geist. A roadmap. So what's coming up?
Iron Jaws.
They gave 3 battle tomes that are coming up. What are they?
Iron Jaws.
Nope.
Cool Boys.
Nope.
Chaos.
It is. So first it's Stormcast and Skaven. And they said, what's going to be the next one after that?
Flesh Eater Courts.
No.
Death.
No.
Yay, Destruction.
No.
Chaos.
Yes.
Oh.
It's going to be Slaves to Darkness.
No.
That's fine.
Not more stupid chaos, guys.
And when they release Slaves to Darkness, they're also going to come out with a new spearhead for them featuring all the Dark Oath guys. So there's going to be a Dark Oath spearhead.
You can have naked buff guys.
You could have naked buff guys. You little Conan warriors. Not interested. For me, the Warriors of Chaos, the super armored evil dudes, that's where it's at. The Dark Oath tribes.
So you don't want to play with a million naked Konians?
No. I mean, it's cool if that's what other people like. If people want to do it, I don't have anything against it. I don't think it's bad or wrong in any way. If that's what floats your boat, go for it.
The Coney.
But I don't want to play slaves. It would be like playing Stormcast to play a bunch of humans. I don't play cities. I don't want to play cities. And in the same way, I don't want to play Dark Oath. I want to play Chaos Warriors. That's what I like. But then after that, they announced another Spearhead box.
Iron Jaws.
Or Core Clans.
Iron Jaws!
I think it's got to be Iron Jaws.
Because we already have them for Cruel Boys.
There's already a Cruel Boys one. So there's got to be an Iron Jaws.
Can it just be like a Mog Grunta and then 3 pigs?
Probably won't be a Mog Grunta and 3 pigs.
Oh.
But it'll be something. And so we'll see. And, maybe it'll be models we already have, and then we can just
make more.
We can have that. Or maybe it'll be a bunch of stuff we don't have. We can get the box. So we'll see. But it'll be very interesting to see what the War Clans are.
I need brutes.
Would be nice to have some brutes in there.
Because my Mega Boss doesn't do anything without brutes. He works with brutes. He's the brute boy. Then
the next army, they said that they're getting individual releases, plural, and an army box. Not a Spearhead box, an army box.
Ghosts?
Gloomspite.
The goblins are back!
Yep. Gloomspite are getting more stuff.
New trolls. New trolls. New trolls.
If I had to guess, I think it's going to be goblins, and I think it's going to be Gitmob. Because we've seen a rumor engine with the Gitmob symbol on it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, where?
So, in the rumor engine.
Somewhere in that thing.
That would be my guess. But that would be pretty cool. The only thing is that army is getting pretty bloated. There's a lot in it.
No,
there's a lot of stuff.
That's why they're gonna replace Spider-Fang with the Gitmob. Gitmob will be like the mounted.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that. We don't have Spider-Fang. I think the Spider-Fang models are pretty ugly. But I feel like if that was going to happen, they would have gotten rid of Spider-Fang when they got rid of everything else.
Yeah, they only X'd the Spider-Fang on the big...
Yeah, they got rid of one model, not all the Spider-Fang. So because of that, it's either going to be a refresh of Spider-Fang, or there's going to be hanging out for one more edition. So we'll see. But that's pretty cool. The only bad thing is on the roadmap, I was hoping for like the next 6 battle tomes.
We got
at
the next
least
2.
We got the next 1 because we knew Stormcast and Skaven were coming out.
Yeah.
So we got 1. It's like, come on. Is that really a roadmap? I don't know.
It's a road picture.
Yeah, it's not quite a map. It's just some sightseeing photos.
Yeah.
So I can't shake the feeling that this particular reveal, even though individually all the models are cool, and even though I am happy to get a roadmap, knowing the gets are coming is pretty cool. But I just feel like this reveals a little bit of a letdown. They could have done more, and just didn't. But I would have taken out the new Lord Terminos and put in the Lightning Geists. Right? I think the Lord Terminos is the biggest waste in all these reveals.
Because Lord Terminos was good.
It's already fine. He's already fine. You're probably not going to want multiples. Again, they're going to come out and the book's going to say you need like 5 of them, and it's going to be ridiculous. I'll be eating my hat over here. Yeah, we'll see. Well, anyway, let us know in the comments below what you thought of the reveals. Is this something that you're interested in? Was isn't that a problem that you're so more excited about Gits than anything we saw about Stormcast?
No, not at all.
All right, let us know. This has been another episode of Battle Ready. Thanks so much for watching.